Yeah, as I'm walking here in the park, today's date is April. Is it April 3rd? April 3rd, 2025. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sometimes when a lot of people remain silent about a lot of things, it remain an atrocity unto others. You understand? That's why I don't keep silent about nothing. Dirty government and 10 other shit. We are taxpayers paying our money to a system of practice with legal malpractice, medical malpractice, and all other damn other inadequate misconduct, malpractice that is all unconstitutional. It's like just government waste, government fraud, government every damn thing. People don't even want to realize shelter. When you put people in a shelter, it's a prison pipeline. It's like the average thing in America become a prison pipeline. You know, the government and them civil servants know how to use taxpayers' money as government waste to put people in shelter and don't even tell them, damn it, we're controlling while in this place. It's a prison pipeline. It's a damn prison pipeline. One time was at the airport where I seek rescue somewhat. Catch up at the airport like a traveler. Because when you're houseless and you're homeless or you're on domicile or any other thing, no, when judges are thief your house, the government discriminate you with housing and ruin you financially, destroy you mentally, physically, and so on. You now have a tune called anxiety. You know how much people suffer with stresses in this country? More than anxiety. Including my damn self, with what judges did to me. I tell me they're going to teach me a lesson I dare not forget with void social issue. As they rob and thief my house. But the shelter system is a system of apartheid too. It's a prison pipeline once more. I just said it. Prison pipeline. You're going in a prison cell, for example. You see the size of a prison cell? Most of these shelter spaces similar. Similar. And people gonna maybe want to say I'm lying, I'm this, I'm that. I went into one for a minute one day when somebody want to put me in a fucking shelter. And I said, and I promise to stay in one. Can you show me how the shelter look? I wanted was to experience the look of a shelter. And when I went in the shelter, it wasn't even the space of a good sized kitchen. A good sized prison cell like Central Booking in Queens, New York at criminal court. It wasn't even the size that even if the Central Booking cell is like a 10 by 12, 10 by 14 room. That shit was so small. It was small like a damn bathroom tub. Or when you have not even a single bed could hold in it. A twin bed size bed could hold in it. Even if you take out one of the twin bed. So what that is, I had was to look on the people and say, hell to the fucking no. This is worse than fucking jail. You want me to stay in a shelter? When you bring me, come show me how the shelter look. And I'm saying this is the size of a bathroom tub, but little longer than the tub. It's thin like the space is like the bathroom tub where you bathe out of. You have some bathroom tub bigger than some. But this one was so friggin' little and narrow, much less. I couldn't, if I was to stay in there or go in there, I would have to consider myself doomed. Under more mental anguish. And I'm physically, mental and disabled and more stressors. Because it was worse than a prison cell, as I said. I experienced it for less than a minute to 5 minutes when I tell them, hell to the no. I'd rather be on the blood clot street, or sleeping in the airport, or sit down in the airport chair, or lay down and spread out a sleeping bag like I'm on the beach or more. A lot of people will go up in a shelter don't want to tell the truth. How they kick them out at certain hours when morning time come. They can't come back till all maybe 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the shelter. They give them a deadline. That's if they don't reach back before even 10. And they do it to juvenile children too. Whether they hold them on a hostage situation with the ACS family court and more. I experience it, so I can talk about it. I can damn well talk about what people don't want to talk about. Black people will take any blood clot shit for have maybe a government grant eventually, but they don't want to tell the truth what government do to them physically, mentally, emotionally, and far more. It's a prison pipeline, guys. People in and around the world, man, I tell no lie. If I could interview a lot of people who've been into shelter, some would cover up the lie over truth. Because they want housing badly that they're willing to put up with any shit. It's garbage. I had was to tell these fuckers when they convinced me was for stay in another place. I said, you mad? You don't want to say we mad, but you not mad? Want to put people up in a size room that is, if you go in a hotel room, bathroom, for example, you could say the hotel room bathroom is maybe twice the space of the shelter space. What a blood clot. And people like that. It may look good on the outside, but when you go inside, it's a different story. You have all sort of civil servant that treat you like them a control you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want 9 o'clock. You think it easy, guy? Me step foot in a one already in Brooklyn, New York, when American volunteer tried to tell me, Miss Cole, try go look on it, even if you don't want to go in it or stay in it. And I say, all right, you know something? It don't go fear that I see what I want indulge in or take me to. But when I went there, I was surprised. I might as well say if I did stay, I would have feel like I've been like 25, 50 years or 100 years in jail. You take away people's life for garbage. You want to pay where government a swatch and a switch and a the trick and trickery to keep people in a shelter system. All this is a little shelter system here. They build new, you know. First time the guard them used to come out like fuck and treat people like shit. From they put camera, you don't even see the guard out here no more. Because they used to come out of this place and treat people like shit. As I pass sometime, I look upon it and I say, it's so them treat the people them in there? I need to interview a lot of people who've been in shelter for make them share them experience. Because while a lot of hide it and I keep quiet just for get the little housing, the so-called housing, Section 8, or whichever program they want to put them on eventually. It's not a nice story, guy. I thank God I'm one of the fittest of the fittest who can survive out here, street or no street. These dirty judge them take me out of my house and a void sale, void deed, violating federal bankruptcy law and rule, and I be like a set of gangster cover up for each other from one court to the other. You see the problem with society. Many people refuse to fight the justice system because they don't have the money. They don't have a lawyer and more. It's said like people want to say, "Uncle a fool represent themselves in court," but when you want to plead the fifth, even the judge them when you're asking civil housing court. I did ask in housing court for the judge them for give me a free attorney, you know. But they was very ignorant to ignore me. Like I did not ask for the order to show cause or the petition itself. I can verify all of that. If I go back and pull the paper and make you see it. Under the same index number 0513142001 that I'm fighting for 24, 25 years, because anything that is void and you try trick us with the statute or the limitation or you don't want to give way law and then judge can turn around and talk about person don't know what them saying and misrepresenting themselves while these judges being prejudiced, biased with their malice and much more misconduct, bribery, corruption and more. Give me a fucking break. I even went to legal aids downstairs in civil housing court on the same index number. And legal aids are telling me, oh, budget cut, here's too difficult. I didn't get due process. I never did get due process. It was all a whole bunch of liars and blood clot thief from one level to another level. I rip off people retirement fund, I do mail fraud, I do sewer service, I take void issue, I kick you out of house under search and seizure with bankruptcy, foreclosure, eviction, garnishment, auction, sale alike, to silent me, to rob and thief and destroy financially, physically, mentally, and much more. Type of financial destruction I did experience here. It's worse than slavery or just like slavery. If it's not worse, it's just as much. I can say, now I know how slavery felt. For people of color, black people and a whole, with our fourth parents being lynched or more, being silent or more, being controlled or more. A damn mark of the damn fucking beast. You said the problem with society, people does nothing about nothing. Them don't even want to talk about them taxpayers' dollars, what it a do from what it not do. You have a bunch of judges them who sit down in a court and congressman and senator and more, whether from both party or not. Just like liars and blood clot thief. Take taxpayers' money around the clock when we work from our gross and our net income, and so we have to pay in a system will guarantee us with the United States Constitution and the court and the three branches of government to serve and protect. They not serve and protect nobody. They not fucking serve and protect nobody. I'm the fittest of the fittest out here have to know to survive, and I thank God carrying me through the sun from all of this. Because when one judge to another now evict me over auction off my stuff over and over, you think this is something not to talk about to the world or expose it to the world? America is not a bed of roses. A lot of we work hard in this country and we'll get fucked more than ever. We're getting fucked more than ever. With a robber thief from the body, and you have to judge them in the court system where it's law actors now do their duty. They're doing far more fiduciary breaches. See? All the judges is a law judge. They're supposed to serve and protect. They're supposed to serve and bleed protect. See? I have all my lawsuit paper for serve again pan storage post because they think before they sell my stuff December 5th, 2024 under their December 29, 2023 breach and conspiracy with HRA when they served me the determination letter talk about a trespass if I don't leave because HRA tell them to size discriminate me. Like I don't have to watch over my children and my family. You can't talk to me about size when you're thief or fuck. That thief or like fucking Ross. Government is a blood clot set of liar than a blood clot set of thief. If Trump is a criminal, all of them are criminal too. That's all I'm saying. Because them a try prosecute Trump for the longest time for be a criminal. And him know them secret just like how them know him secret. Because a lot of judges in the court system I get rich and switch. They don't even file them tax rightly with the bribe them take and the gift them getting. For throw down people case like waste material. You know, you're supposed to follow the law. You're supposed to follow the law. All them motherfucker want run you over when you cross all the light. You're supposed to follow the law and serve and protect with your oaths and bond. But judges now do that no more. Judges act like kings and queens in the court system. I talk, how dare you come in my court? I try to talk to me a certain way. How dare you come in a court? Want come tell me how to run my court? And it's supposed to be we the people court, no. It's supposed to be we the people court. See? But this is how lie them is. Tara, give me a minute with my friend. Good morning. I can take one of those boxes. The small one here. I like it.
Yeah.
You see all the box I took from you, my boss? You see all the box I took from you? I was piling up my stuff to do import-export, and the government auctioned all of my stuff on the storage post with conspiracy. When they not thief for house, what business and what asset, they want it all. You know, you stay blessed, I'm gonna take that here. That's my liquor friend store, you know. Same have a pirate piece here. You know who that is? It's Blackbeard or Henry Morgan, that is no. Port Royal, Kingston 1 where Blackbeard and Henry Morgan used to live. Because my community was a... Good morning. I talked to the boss to take something, yeah? He's outside. Thank you. Mommy?
Good morning.
Good morning. The boss is outside. I tell him I want one of these. And he said, come and take it. I'm going to put something in them. Thank you, yeah? Blessing. Tara, this is where my boss man and one of the security will work here. He work with Amazura more time now. All right. Blessing, my boss. All right. Sometimes. Yo, I love this though. I love this. Henry Morgan, I'm from that community. Yeah, I'm from Port Royal, Kingston 1.
Oh, the
Where Henry Morgan died, so forth, you know? Pirate of the sea.
Okay.
You stay blessed. All right, blessing. So, when I pass my friend liquor store, hey guys, this is the great Henry Morgan. One of the pirates. See it here? See it say right here? Big up Henry Morgan. So support this liquor store. Come and check out my friend liquor store. Support the liquor store. See? See it said the best buy liquor right here at 1630 Neptune Avenue. Right here in Coney Island. Blessing, blessing, blessing. My daughter walk with Tara! I follow my grandson and my daughter to the doctor. But I have to talk about all these mental anguish what government put us through as they want to rob our retirement home. Our retirement home, real estate is still retirement issue to win. Because when tax time come, we have to indulge in our home-based business, our house, a roof over our head, and much, much more. So when you have to judge them, a rob when, what house, as I did declare, chapter 13, let me walk out in the road. This thing is too nice up on the road, man. This look like one My man vehicle? No, it's not one it. That was Tesla. Eli Musk vehicle. Maybe this is one of them. I don't know. Tara, I can put this in the bottom. I should have take a bag from him to tie it up in it. As if rain come, I could protect him. I want it. Can put jewelry, reading glass and more in it. So guys and girls and gals, I'm doing this ebook podcast of myself on a reel, a digital reel, for the world to see what I have to endure in the United States of America. I come here, I don't mess with nobody. I work hard. The government tell me if I can't rent a commercial space like all of these stores and mixed-use property sidewalk area and more, just like how the art place and all of these other store set up shop and run business who can't pay landlord the type of rent they want for commercial property, then we have to work out our house and call it home-based business to an EIN number or corporation whatsoever. But these judges, them just didn't want to hear it. Judge Cat and Judge Levy, Judge Carla E. Crane, even the judge now called JMM in bankruptcy court. All of them bankrupting us. What we don't realize and what people don't need to realize, what I do realize, the court system is also our creditors. They work against wood banks and more rob and thief and want to say we're underwater, we're in debt, all when them robbing with home equity and more. Thank you. All when them robbing home equity and more, them want to talk a bag of shit for control us. See? And I had a mechanic lien that I Ross place from my house from the day we rebuilt it, from lead-based poisoning to my children. And if the bankruptcy court judge and the trustee didn't even look into the wrong them and banker do to me, them is a set of Ross liar than a set of blood clot thief. See? The market value that I'll raise. My mechanic lien that I place on our house at 107-23 Union Hall Street, Jamaica, New York, zip code 11433, next to York College, South Road, where 50 cents came from. Wasn't no joke. I work hard on that house. As the inspector tell me, it was built 1946. And I did my research and more. But no, what the inspector them attacked wasn't any lie. As they ordered me, it's a miscode. Miscode, you either comply or get a Ross fine of $1,000 a month and threaten me all sorts of PCS come in and take our kids. My children, them father was a builder. I was a subcontractor from back home. I sell to builders and others. Because I used to work with Caribbean Cement Company as a subcontractor and more. Is the cement company lawyer actually wrote a letter for me to give to the American embassy for get a visa in the 80s. See? And if I come here permanently in early 90 and work hard, all when I do import export, them still try strip your pride. If I travel with my kids, I became educational, neglect and abusive. So you see some family court plan them scheme to just do their legal malpractice and medical malpractice to want to hold people's children under hostage situation. If anybody think America is not a system of apartheid, I'm telling them provenly, me and my children suffer that way under such system of apartheid, because it's still in the system with prejudice where they judge them, the civil servant, all three branches of government with ACS making millions of dollars off children life that they put every day in Jubilee Center and want to say them serving and protecting when they traumatizing the daylight out of family, parents and children. You're holding what kids hostage all when we're innocent. We don't get the chance for even present an evidence package as the judge them give we lawyer, doctor, Indian chief, knowing it's all a game to all of them for make money and destroy family and children in these so-called prison pipeline what they call juvenile center. The average kids don't realize they're in a jail center where they restrict them just like shelter. When big people out of housing and run up in the shelter and think they don't in the shelter, it's a prison blood clot pipeline. Every blood clot thing in America is more than a fucking prison pipeline. But them don't want to tell people the truth. Them call it this, they call it that, and they make it seem like more or less, you know, they doing us justice when it's more than fucking injustice. Legal malpractice, medical malpractice, and all others that's involved in the crookedness. Blood clot truck a back up. Him don't even blow. Blow your arm, motherfucker. I don't care. Him need to blow him on because him not really realize whether him want to maul over a person or not. These motherfucker will maul you over. See the Tesla vehicle them here? Stop and drop like grass. The Bull, Wall Street and Tesla and the government all a fight. And I waste taxpayers dollar in the midst of everything. That people out here suffer, people out here feel the pain with inflation and more. And they don't give one fuck what they do to taxpayers' money. See? These fuckers want to be like kings and queens that they not. See? These fuckers don't want to face reality. These people elect them to serve and protect. Instead, they go in a politics with a lot of politics. They go in the court with the same politics and politics under the three branches of government. See? Because the court system do have three branches that they themselves work with under government. All law is an idea that idiot went in a room. Most of them are idiot. They went in a room, put up them hand, and now want to change all the United States Constitution back and forth throughout the ages, throughout the years, without tears. Them don't give a fuck about people. Them just want people vote as they promise, and can't fulfill. Just promise a bag of shit to people, and it's like warmonger around the world. Warmonger, set a warmonger, man. Every day you get up and you allege. You want people vote. You want people taxation and much, much more. But where's the justice between it all? Because taxpayers' money are used like a damn government waste for government. So what them do in Washington all day long, fight them one another. Them not truly live up to people. It's a waste of taxpayers' dollars, man. People out here suffer. People like myself and more. People suffer even far more than me. under such prison pipeline. A system of separation, segregation, and apartheid. And then you're talking nonsense, you know? People elect you for you serve them. No, people elect them for them get rich and switch. Cause all these politicians, nah joke no. You think them not get rich? Them going in one way and them become multi-millionaire before you know it. Cause them themselves, judges and all others, not tell the truth on them taxation. Them not tell the truth when them a get free paper bond. Meaning gift, bribe, corruption, for ruin other people blood clot life and more. Them not tell the truth. Every day is a blood clot are the lie. Lie after lie after lie after lie. With such prison pipeline. So you're right here in Brooklyn, New York City. And I want to let you know, even though I can't pay a publisher fully for write my ebook, I call this an ebook, a podcast, a reel, a video reel, and more live. I'll wait for the light for change because where these fuckers is all when the light change first, them want more over one way or another. Trust not. I rather wait all when we get the right of way sometime at the car we have the right of way we do it. Want run over. Like this van you want to turn now. I have to watch him carefully with the light because sometimes them want squeeze in before we pedestrians get for even cross. Them want more over there, want liquid down and more. See? And when them a build all these houses and I run and I call it, this one have all an indoor pool in it. But during winter, people can't use the indoor pool because although they build it in the building, it's still outside of the building. Some of these new housing where they put up, they now condominium and others, they put in the pool on the inside of the building without the outside exposure to cold as such. See? Look how much housing all over the place. And then they want to call it low income, them building it for low income people coming out of shelter working and have a good 35,000. And when you look in the newspaper, you better have 100,000 or more, 200,000 or more for qualify for getting to one of these buildings or even get a spot in it. Unless Section 8, if they go in a shelter, they get knives and others can accommodate them for even be in one of these. It's not an easy road, guys. When you see the glamour and the glitter, you know, don't think it's a better road. A lot of people come America who work hard and we got nothing to show because the government are rob it from over and over with auction sale, even when they're supposed to give a reasonable accommodation as they destroy away financially, physically, mentally, and want to do their legal malpractice and medical malpractice for give away some farmer benefit that don't benefit with. The benefit is outrageous, as you can see more time. This is a light, so I have to watch if any car coming or going under the subway tracking. So this may be a good half an hour to an hour. I'm gonna try to take it in to be, but as I reach, we're reaching, I'm not sure if it might be fully half an hour, 3/4 hour. Motherfucker riding the blood clot road. And I ride on the sidewalk like on the pan race course and parade. With the Spanish all on my fear. Talk to me in Spanish. I speak English. Tara, the man look like I don't know what the fuck language that is. I not discriminate no language, but I don't understand one fuck what they saying because I neither know them language. I can't translate it while I try to something. I don't want to be prejudiced. I don't want to discriminate nobody, knowing I'm not prejudiced neither. But you're riding a bicycle, that's why them I give them fine. And a fine way for give them fine too. So all this is new building under New York City project. And who money run things here? All taxpayers' dollars. But when these motherfuckers put up these things, only God knows who they gonna give. Because they start off low income, and then when you look in the newspaper, if you don't have 200,000 or 150,000 yearly income, you're fucked. Unless you get in some form of Section 8 if they're working with the government and the Section 8 program, as the whole project is with government also. It's government put up most of these projects. See? We talk about the Worldwide Bank and the way they lend money. Bank use other people's money to make money. But when other people want money for borrow, and judges and bankruptcy court and all that is a ruin people foundation, they don't want to talk about it. They just want to keep it silent with the type prejudice, discrimination and more they doing to us. Can I truly work without housing? Eh? You damage, you injure, you thief my blood clot house. You destroy my retirement fund. You thief my kids them nest estate, which real estate is their nest estate. But if I was for dead or anything was to happen to them, they should have live out of them own house. Much less with them kids. They take them, throw them amongst back a wall, and put them in a juvenile issue with family court because they have a plan for all of us. It's no different from slavery. It's that I'm trying to tell you. You're going to have to experience it and go through it to tell the world what you did experience the way I'm telling it. It's no different. Set a liar and thief around the justice system, Department of Justice, all of them are fuck themselves from morning. I talk about Child Protective Service. If I travel with my kids on my back and the import-export can't get school voucher for 6 years or more, and I want to protect my children, they missing from school, family court and ACS draw me in a court as the school reported and want to say this child missing from school. You ever ask yourself where the child may be? The child may be on business with their mother that can't even get them in school rightly. That don't even have people to help keep their kids as they work and travel, import, export. White man can fly in with them kids back and forth on the business. But when we black people do it, we become criminal automatically. We become abusive and more to our children that we're protecting and more. I can't say how you find that abuse. See, because them didn't even check the background and question me, where was my kids and me? And you just draw away in a court and say you charge me with educational abuse. All of a sudden I became abusive to a child like I didn't love my children. So what the fuck is that, knowing I didn't get no form of justice? I come in like the average man, whether it in jail for 25, 30 years or more, or my fourth parents were experienced slavery and more, telling my story about the truth. As I never get due process. Them give all sort of crooked lawyer. Eventually, legal aids and others have my case under conflict of interest with my children from day one in housing court, civil court, criminal court and all others under domestic violence and abuse. I'm a victim of domestic violence too. And the DA tried to put my husband the time away, want me to sign off or put his ass away for good couple of years. And I said, hell no, he's not all that a bad man. Him just losing it. Talk to him and keep him away. But don't tell me put somebody in jail dishonestly because you know want to make money off a jail pipeline or a prison pipeline with jail. These jail pop up so fucking fast. They pay more money for shelter, jail, and every other thing because it's a prison pipeline of control that embezzle a lot of us and do unjust enrichment to our life and our livelihood. You're more harming us, you're more injuring us, you're more causing liability, negligent and more. All these family court, judge, housing court judge, criminal court judge, bankruptcy court judge, and all others. Once more, I put 264,000 mechanic lien on my house. And I can't say how the judge them didn't do their maths with all of that because I should have get my house free and clear. Not be on domicile with judges robbing me my house for lawyers, investor, Plaza Home LLC. I come to find out they lawyers, investors, and who best put judges back on the bench. And all these fuck up lawyers and judge and politician will work together in the court system. You think it's easy? It's not easy. It's like a David and blood clot Goliath story. What? Be careful with what?
He could have thrown the bottle and otherwise they fire off and he hurt somebody.
So who did it just now? A man arrived?
Cleaner.
The street cleaner care? They don't care. They don't care. All these street cleaner and the government care is about filling quotas, making money, taking away people's car, causing accident, injury and more, and sufferation to people. They don't care. Like if you don't move your car for these street cleaner and so clean the street. I have this space in New York City now. New York City polluted with cars and everything alike. That's good and bad. People can't even find parking when they own a house, much less when they live under government and more. They have to circle, run up them gas, indebt themselves a lot with these fuckers that look way to find people with quotas and fill quotas. You talk about law. Law is an outlaw. That's all I see the law as, a damn outlaw. I find one of these things with a wet name in it, and so one again, yeah? That's a smoking thing, so I would have a chip in it.
Smoking, mommy.
The chip, make a chip come in it with it?
Yes.
Like a cell phone?
No, mommy.
I find one who a bus run.
Mommy, the smoking thing that everybody's smoking is to kill yourself.
Yeah, but I find one what have chips and it's not a smoking one I find. I find one with plug up thing.
No, mommy.
I'm going to show you when I go in. So I plug up your phone, everything?
No, mommy. Don't plug up your phone.
I'm telling you, I have one similar to that will plug up the phone.
Yes, you plug it up and charge it up so you can smoke it.
I didn't know. Well, if you're saying you can plug it up, well, I didn't know they have one who could plug up all these gadgets, all these newly innovation. Imagine a man, a smoker, kill themselves each and every day. Now even save them money, they become a nuisance. They become blood clot a nuisance. Because the cigarette company is a multi-trillion-dollar business, just like the multi-trillion-dollar drugs industry. We'll work with the court system for rob people and blood clot life like night and day with our livelihood and more. Fuck that. See? So you see the neighborhood as doing this podcast. So they should upgrade the way people not just do a podcast, but understand it can also be an ebook with we telling true story, documenting what we have to say freely with the press. I hear the president try to take away the first, the fourth, the second, the third amendment. Freedom of speech, freedom of press and more. It's a police state, them are trying to make everything to know, guys. Police blood clot state. See? To these fuckers. The light not even full of change, but you don't want to walk. I'm like going through 3/4 of an hour. Oh. So police also come down the street, yeah?